So, they mentioned something about another stop, perhaps another slow roll for truckers to do on the 9th of December. I'm gonna tell you why that's a terrible idea and how you're gonna benefit from this. Because, first of all, you need to watch this clip.
Table with the railroads. We hope to try and come to a deal. That's what we would want to do. We don't want to strike as unions. We would like to reach an agreement that our members would ratify, that they would be happy with, and shows the work that they perform for the industry day in and day out. There needs to be paid sick days. None of our members at the Brotherhood of Railroad Signalmen or any of the other members in the industry have paid sick time, and that's an issue. It became a glaring issue during the pandemic when members began and employees began to get COVID, and they began to spread that to their co-workers day in and day out. And there was no sick time, no paid sick time to take off, even when your employer is forcing you to quarantine at home. The other three unions, so it would be the 9th. That way it gives all of us more time to try to come to agreement with the carriers or the railroads. So it would be the 9th, nothing on the 5th. Grain for chicken farmers, different types of food and retail merchandise, automobiles. So there are many different things that move in bulk by rail. And as you can imagine, if you're receiving such a bulk shipment and it ceases to be delivered, it could be a big issue.
All right, as you can see, I'm out here, Kenly, North Carolina at the Petro. So what do you need to know about this stop, I guess this protest, if you will, of the slow roll that could happen on December 9th? It has nothing to really do with truckers. What it really has to do with is with all the train conductors that are working. How does this affect truckers? Well, you see, they're spreading the word, the train conductors. Guys, we gotta strike, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Personally, I didn't see them striking or protesting when we were protesting back in November 1st or 2nd. And I'll be honest, I was not against what was being done, but I didn't participate because I figured nothing's gonna happen, which never does when it comes to the truck protests. So this is where we can get a good laugh. They don't want us to run, they want us to stop, slow roll, because we want to help out with their union and all that stuff. In theory, that sounds nice. In reality, what does that have to do with us? You guys have to understand, especially if you're new to the industry, the trains are also taking loads across the country, sometimes even faster. Remember, they're taking stuff that can go on a flatbed, on a drive-in, and a reefer. If you don't know what that is, drive-in is just a regular trailer without a refrigeration. A reefer is obviously a trailer that has refrigeration, and a flatbed, I feel like it's self-explanatory. So, here's the issue. There's gonna be loads open. Why? The train conductors are gonna be protesting. Loads aren't gonna be able to go anywhere else. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take advantage of that because, hey, those loads have to get somewhere. We wanna get paid. And maybe because of their protest will benefit in a sense where, all forms of transportation for loads should be getting paid better, which I highly doubt. But I honestly, genuinely think that this is a moment where we got to take advantage, guys, because let's just say hypothetically, if they do protest for one day, I feel like at most it'll be a 2-week setback, which is a great opportunity for us to take advantage of for the next 2 weeks following December 9th to really try to make some money. Now, this is mainly for owner-operators, maybe lease operators. Company drivers, not so much, but hey, at least you're gonna get some miles, which is always good. There's no complaints there when it comes to that. But in all honesty, you're not gonna see me not rolling, you're not gonna see me stopping or doing a slow roll. No, as a matter of fact, like, I'm a company driver, I'm gonna tell my boss, hey, we gotta take advantage. There's gonna be a lot of good loads coming December 9th, and probably the next 2 weeks for wherever other drivers wanna work, which could perhaps even add a bonus. Even with times being hard, if there's good enough loads, I'm sure people can earn some bonuses. Hey, here's a bonus for working the holidays. So that's the reality. That's what they don't want you to know. about what's really going on with the stop, with this protest. I think it's hilarious, to be honest, because I didn't see anybody from the train conductors having our backs. I really didn't. And maybe that's just selfish of me, but it's just the truth. And if you're new to this industry, you're not even in this industry yet, you're gonna start to see, oh, Kevin, you know what? That kind of makes sense. Especially when you're on these roads, when you're stopped not because you want to, because of, the train conductors or how the industry is, but because you need some miles and there's just not good enough loads. I feel like maybe, if the truck drivers really had, each other's backs, we could do something, but I think everyone's too selfish. Everyone's in their own worlds. And, I'm part of the problem. I don't think I'm part of the solution, to be honest. Definitely part of the problem. But I felt like everybody should know the real reasons, at least what I think, you guys should take advantage of. But all right, folks, I'm back in my truck. Took a shower. I'm ready to go to sleep. It's 5 a.m.